Oh, and there's 2 exits. I don't know why I realize always not at the beginning. 3, 4. This is what I wanted to do in the beginning, and I'm not even using the crossing. Finally, it just happened to me. It's getting easier and easier until I say so, and then this is impossible to solve. I think I'll leave it. It's been a while since I left one unfinished. Maybe it doesn't have a solution. I guess it's not happening today. So we finished Ursa Major. I think it was the last one. We did Taurus and Perseus, and last was Ursa Major, and we continue with Orion, and then there's one more or 2 more, doesn't matter. This is what the path we are doing now, the constellation. We start today, we don't know. I don't know if we'll finish. I just hope there's something new, and apparently there's something new. Is this to cross? Finally we get the crossing, and let me remember how to play this game. So we were getting these aliens. Okay, so I need to get him on board, but then I can't cross. So I have to go through this so I can cross. And I have one wagon, so I need to do them one by one. I made a mistake. I need to go through the thing, the crossing thing. Now I don't have space to turn. A bit too high for me. Now, oh, and I have to go straight, of course. But then I can't turn. Then I get the orange, but I can't cross this. And this is level 1. I'm not understanding very well how to play this new mechanic. Maybe I start with the orange. That's why I can't seem to do it right. Now if I cross here, I leave the orange, then I get the purple, and then I can cross. This is what I was trying to do before. And now I can cross again and leave the purple and leave the level. Okay, so I was trying to do this, but it seems you can't start with the purple. I like it. Let's see how far we get with this. Now with the crossing, the other levels seem like super easy, because now you don't need to do the zigzagging like before. Like you were doing islands, like separating the level into splitting into parts. Now you can, as long as you go through here. We have 2 wagons. Let's see, if I try to deliver this orange, I'll need to go through here. And then being here, I have 1 purple with me, which I can... let's play along, which I can deliver, but then why would I use the other crossing? There's something not right. So if I get the orange, then I get the purple. I think I see you. now. Then I leave the orange and I go through the crossing. Is it? Because you are not here. Oh, I have the orange with me. And then with the orange I get the purple. Yes. I leave the purple. I keep one orange. Then I have my second orange now with me. I leave one orange, I leave the second orange, and then I leave. Okay. I think it works. I'm not sure if it's easier or more difficult with the crossing. Number 3. Let's see. 2 that go in here, 2 orange that go in here. I'm scared of going through the crossing. I want to... My mind is set to the way of working as before. And I have one wagon. So I can leave one here. I get one and I want to leave you. And then I get you. You are going to give me trouble. No, I made up my mind. I get the first purple and I leave it here, and then I go to the other side to do the second purple. This way. This way I like it more. Then I get the second purple and I leave it here. Now both purple are delivered. They are in their station at home. Then I can't cross here. Oh, and there's 2 exits. I don't know why I realize always not at the beginning. I see. I think this is easier than this exit. Let's keep, because I was aiming for this exit, let's keep trying to do this one. I think this is less complicated because the guys are here, so you can finish here, not bring one to the other side. If I can go through, so I get you and I leave you here, and then I can cross to the other side. If you split the level into 2, I can go to the other side, but then because I'm not going through the crossing, I won't be able to get here later if I get you now. So I need to go through here. If I go through the crossing, then I have to face the other way. If I go this way, when I come from here through the crossing, I don't have space to move. So I have to face the other way. But if I go the other way, I'm locked here. What I can do, now that I'm here, I'll do this exit because I think it's easier. So you leave the orange, but then I can't go and pick up this. Okay, let's go back one step. I get the purple, I leave the purple. Then I cross to the other side. Then I get the purple. I leave the purple. Still not happy because if I get one orange and I leave it, I can't get the other orange. And if I go to this orange first, then I can't get the other one. Let's start with the orange. Maybe that's how you do it. We start with the orange and then we aim to finish on this side. So we leave this orange and then we get the second orange. And we can leave this orange, but then we'll have a problem getting this purple. So we'll get this orange and then go through the crossing, and at the same time we leave the second orange, get one purple. Now I can't cross because I don't have space to move. Let's go the other side. Let's go here, and the situation is the same. So let's go back. We get one orange, and then instead of leaving it here, we leave it through here. Get the second orange and go back through the crossing. Now we go to this purple and it's the same situation. We can leave it, but we can't go back to the crossing. How is this possible? And if I go to the other side, I'm making the same problem again. I can get the purple, but I can leave it, but I can't go through the crossing. How is this possible? What if I get this purple and then I leave it on the opposite side? What if I get this purple and I leave it here, as we were doing, and then I get this orange and I leave it here? So these two have been done. Instead of doing the purples and the orange separated, let's do them crossed, mixed. Now I get this orange, which needs to go here. Let's bring it here. Now you have been delivered. Now I need to bring this one here, which I can do. But now I need to leave, which I can't access. If instead of going down, I go up, having delivered the second orange, I can get the alien and deliver it here. But I can't access any exit. What if instead of going through the crossing, I go through the back? Doesn't seem to help. Okay, let's try this. Get the purple, leave the purple. Then I cross and I go for this orange, which I leave here. Now these two have been delivered as like before, so I get the second orange. Now we can go through the crossing and deliver the second orange. These have been delivered, now this remains, which needs to go here. But if I go down, I get him, but I can only just deliver. It's the same situation, different. Let's try the same but slightly different. So I get the first purple, and then without delivering it here, I go through the crossing and I leave it here. Is that what I want? Not really, because when we cross back with one orange, I can deliver it, but I can't bring this one here. So not really. This purple is here, this orange is here. Now we get this purple, which goes here, and this orange goes here. Now this is something. Why didn't we get to this solution before if we did the same? Now purple with purple and orange with orange and exit. Still not done because there's another exit. So we are down here. We did one exit, this one. Now we'll do the other one. For number 3. Let's turn this star into yellow. We left through this side. Now let's leave through this side. For that, I think it's easier, but let's see. Because now I can block this path. Purple with purple. Purple with purple. I mean, with purple. I think so. And then orange. Maybe not. Orange with orange. Let's go through and see how that plays. Orange with orange. Purple. That goes in here. and then I get the other purple that goes in here. Now when I cross, I can go around, but there will be the other problem is that this is here. And if I go here, this is locked, so the crossing is locked, so I need to go this way. But when I get to here, it will be locked as well, because it hasn't been delivered. Maybe it wasn't that easy after all. I like to do one side like this. Now I go through. I like to finish with this one here and then leave. So I deliver this one here, but then this one needs to go here. What if I get him and then I go through, leave him, get the one on the same side, and then it's better that I leave it here. Now I go through, I won't be able to bring this one here. Because if I cross the other way, I'm leaving the orange here. Either way, this or this, I would like to finish here, the last one. So I can deliver this one here. Leave this here. What about, I think I've done this. Leave this one here and this, take it with me here. This is locked. No, it's not working. I need to start with this one. I've done this before. This doesn't work. So I get this one. No, not really convinced that I need to start with this one. The end, I would like it to be something like this. And I need to go through. Go through and then deliver the last one here. So I need to bring this one here. What I can do, so I get this one. Let's say it's delivered here and then I cross. I go for the orange that I want to bring here. The center is too busy. The middle of the level is too busy. So I got the ending. Maybe I cross the other way. I think I could have copied the previous solution and just mirror it, because it really doesn't matter that you start here next to this one, because it's like you start from here. This is what I did before. Now if I mirror it, I'll be using this space. Purple, orange, purple, orange. Purple. 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 Yeah, but I don't want to deliver it here. Why can't I do purple, orange, purple, this is the same solution as before. Purple, orange, even I haven't still delivered. So starting with the orange, I go through, get this orange, but I don't want to deliver it here. Whoops. Get this orange and I need to deliver it here now. If I do this, this is locked. If I do this, this is locked. Purple, 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 purple. Now I need to do the oranges. So if I do purple, 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 I need to mix them. So after this purple, I went to this in the first solution. So I'll go for this. And now I want to deliver it here. It's clear that I need to do like an S in the crossing. I can't do this. Otherwise I'm locking this and I won't be able to use the crossing. Doesn't matter, the box. It's the crossing that is locked. So I can't access. If I go through, I go nowhere. If I bring this one here, I'll be locked out of this one. Can't come here. Can't get to this one. Then I'm locking the exit. I'll try starting with the orange here. Then I need to do this purple. I can't do it this way because then I'm locked. Maybe I do this purple, then I'm locked in here. You go here, you go here. Now these two are remaining. But if I use the crossing to go that way, so I need to start I go through the crossing, but not this way, the other way. So, because I want to finish here, this is what I'll be doing. I start here, bring this one here, and then I take this one. I take this one. I can't do this. I can't bring this one here and then take this one. I can't do this. What about the opposite? If I get you, this is the same. I'm doing the same. So it's not really the crossing, but the order in which you do the aliens. Before I did this, then this, then this, and this. What if I bring this here? You go here. This doesn't help either. I'm on the same side again and still not finished. I believe it's the order. So we did 1 and 1. What about 2 oranges? There's no point, I'm so close I can get him. But if I do it this way, I end on this side. So maybe I need to do this way. Now I go for the orange, but I'm still crossing. So this is the other solution. Purple, orange, purple, orange. I need to do my virtual board again. So you go here, and then you go here, and then you go here, and you go here. Can I do the same but mirror? I'm using both back alley. What if I put you through here? There's no point, because this one is not going straight, it's going around and being delivered, and I'm finishing delivering to the box close to the exit, which I want to do here. So this can be one, but this can't be two. So this is one, and then this is two. This is 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to do this. 1. Now this goes here because this is 2. 2. 3. 4. This is what I wanted to do in the beginning, and I'm not even using the crossing. Let's check, but this is what I wanted to do long ago. And what matters is the order. Finally, it just happened to me. Let's do 4. That was number 3. And there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 25%. 2 wagons. 6 guys. 1, 2, 1 delivered. So I pick another one. And I leave them both. And then I get 2 more. I deliver one. I pick one more and deliver both. And I'm not using the crossing. What's going on here? I see. I picked up that one. I knew there was something. So I wasn't counting with picking up this guy. Then and then I'm in every it seems that I need to go 2 times, and every time I pick one purple, and then as soon as I deliver the first orange I can pick up the second one, but it doesn't work that way here. I can go through here because I need to go later, but I can go through the middle. The thing is, if I do that, so here I have 2 with me, so none of these go into the train. Then I deliver these 2 that I already have, and then I pick up this one and it's been delivered here. Now I can go through, so these 3 are done. I can go through the crossing and pick up 2 new, 1 each color, deliver first orange and do what I wanted to do before. Pick up the second orange and deliver both. Now should work. Ooh, we have unlocked what seems to be the last one. And there's something about it. Nova. And we won't try to find out, but let me say this. There are different starting points, which is interesting. A, B, C, D, E, F. And then they converge in the center at the same time. in every step, like after A1, I guess this is A2. It's different color. This is like it belongs to Orion. The second one seems like it belongs to maybe Perseus or Delphinus because it's orange, the platform. Then A3 looks green, which could be Cassiopeia or Taurus. And then the ones in the center are like purple, light purple or dark purple, which seem like Ursa Minor and Andromeda. It's like going in reverse, kind of. And then the one in the center, it's similar to Andromeda. We'll see, probably next episode. We'll see. Interesting. That's interesting. It seems it's the last one and doesn't have any start point because it's the trail. It's fading, unlike the other ones that there's a clear starting point. It's like you can start anywhere. Let's do Orion 5 for now. One wagon and they are all the same color. Interesting ending. Interesting. I guess you need to deliver here and here. So when you finish, you deliver in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 boxes. You can go here. And you can go here. Now you can go here. You can go nowhere. Alright, so the ending is like this. Because I get in, maybe like this even. I need to get in this way. Let me keep doing this. I get in and you are delivered here. And then I get you, I get out, you are delivered in the center. And then I get you and deliver you here. That's it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not bad. It wasn't that hard. Maybe I'm getting used to these crossings. Now 4 and 2, 1 crossing, 1 wagon, which is even more interesting. And the exit is here. This way I'm picking up this one. Even though I'm touching these two, they won't fight for the spot. I won't get anyone. Same here, but because I'm turning, I'm getting this one. Then I can leave it here. Go back for this one. And maybe leave it here. Now, how do I cross here? I just have one crossing. If I go for the orange first and I go back, how do I cross myself? Is this what I do first? Get the orange, deliver it, and then cross? But I should cross. Okay, I'll get for the orange, but let me take the opportunity to at least deliver one purple. This is done. Now I go across with one purple, which I can leave here. I get the second one, but I don't get the third one. Alright, then let me get this first. I get this one, I go through and I deliver it here. Then I get this one and I leave it here. It's same, but I've already delivered 2. By the time I get the orange, bring him here to his box, and then I cross. When I cross, I'm getting this one because this one and this one first and this one second have been picked up. This is the one remaining. I'm getting this one, which I deliver here. Then I get this one, but I can't go through because there's no space. So let's make room. I need this space. So with this one, I'll go. This will be something like this. With this one, I go here, and then this one, I go like this. Something like this. Maybe like this. Even like this. I think this way is more clear. And then I get the orange and bring him home. Actually, work. I think this is the solution. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, yes, 4, 5, and 6. Happy days. And 7. 2 wagons, 4 crossings, and a bit of crowded space here. Let me see. I'm not going through here, or I can get I can get the orange from outside, and this I think it's important. Then I get inside and I get the purple, but I already have the orange, which I can leave the orange and the purple and leave. Now I need to do the same here. Get inside this space, picking up the orange before I get in. So I'll go through the crossing, but I can't get the orange and go out because the exit is here and it's blocking the path. Like if I do this, I get the orange and I leave it, but I'm not delivering the purple because I haven't picked him up. Not yet. And I can't deliver it here because I can't turn. What if I am getting this orange and using it here instead of the one closer to him? Something like this. So now I pick up this purple, I leave the orange from the other side, and then I deliver the purple and pick this orange that I'll bring to the other side. This orange is not here. I have one orange with me, and I need to go this way, clockwise. No. Here it doesn't matter. No, I need to do it counterclockwise because I need to bring this purple here. And then I leave with this orange. And here I need to go clockwise. So I start from here, pick up the purple, deliver the other orange, deliver this purple, but I'm below my track. Then I can't cross. What if I go through here to go back? Then I can cross. Now I can cross. Too much twisting and turning. 1, 1, 1, 1, yes, switching. Deliver, pick up, and deliver, and leave the level. Doing level 8. Which way should I go? This way. Level 8. 3 wagons. Okay, we're getting serious. 3 wagons. I believe I'm delivering 3 and 3 and leaving these 2. So this is my first impressions of Earth. I'm delivering these 3. I can do in one go. And I can do this in one go. And then because these are closer to the exit, the last ones. So I need to come here with 1 orange and 2 purple. 1 orange and 2. 1 orange and 2. This one, this one, this one. And I guess I'll go this way. So this, and this are done. Now I need to pick up the other two. Okay, I won't be able unless I start this way. And then I avoid this one. So this one's been delivered. When I come back, I pick up this, but I can't turn because I'm using this time. Let's do it in the game. I think it will be easier to see. So I get this orange and these two at the back to be delivered here. This one, I'm delivering to this one without me knowing. I should be entering the other way. So what if I don't use it? Then I pick up this purple and I need one more orange. Now I can't reach this one. Okay, change of plan. What if I go 2 oranges, 1 purple, I deliver 1 purple, and then I pick up the second purple. The train is full, 2 oranges, 1 purple, then I go back, I deliver 1 and 2 and 3. I won't be able to reach this one. Oh no, I'm delivering 1 purple, 2 oranges, all good. I pick up 2 purple remaining, and then I deliver 1, so there are 2 spots available for the 2 orange remaining that I'm leaving here and here, including the last purple. Let's see if I did it as I said. So far so good. Now 2, but I'm leaving 1 and then picking up the remaining 2 and delivering everybody. Easy peasy. It's getting easier as we keep going to harder levels. It's getting easier and easier until I say so, and then this is impossible to solve. Maybe because there were 3 wagons, but this is 1, so more trips. 1, 2, yeah, the same concept, but starting here. 1, 2, I can't really deliver anyone without going all the way there. So far, I've crossed 4 times, I only deliver 1. 2, 3, I'm missing 1. I need to sketch this. I'm picking this one first, and it's been delivered here. Then I go through all around the world, and then picking up 2, it's been delivered here. Another trip around the world, and I should be picking this one, but it's okay. I'm doing something like this. And it's been delivered here. And for the last one, which is this one, should be able to go there. Maybe I shouldn't be using these crossings that much. So 1, pick up one, delivering it at the back, pick up two, delivering it here. So this one, done. Now remaining this one and this one. Why not, instead of doing this, why not do this? So I can go through the back, one, I'm not delivering here. As I said, it's been delivered here. And this is two, it's been delivered here. So these two have been delivered, these two boxes. Now I pick up this one. I can... What can I do with you? I can go through here and then I'm delivering to this box. Now this is what's left. How can I get here if I'm using... Because if I go through the back, I won't be able to cross back. It's not so difficult, but you need to keep trying, I think, because it's a bit hard to see with so many rails. Go through the back, I pick up this one and it's been delivered here. I can't turn, so I go all the way through. If I come back and I can get you, and you are delivered here. Now these two boxes are left. So I cross to the other side and then I get not you. This is not going to work because when I cross this way, I'll be locked here. It's not good. This turn this way inside is not good. Then I pick up this one as well on the right or below. So I picked up this one, then I pick up this one. This has been delivered here. This one is going to be delivered here, either from this side or from this side. Let's try the upper path. If I do this, I'll be locking the path to this box. So I'll try the other one. You go here and you go here. So these two boxes are done. Now I get the remaining here. You are locked. What if I go from the front? Is this of any help? One coming from here. One, it's been delivered to one. And two is being delivered to two. Then three is not delivered, but if I keep going, it will be delivered here. Now, how can I get here? I don't think I need to do this turn because I'm using two possible deliveries for this box. When I go, I pick him up, but how can I deliver it? If I do the same but I turn here, instead of using those spaces, I still go through here once, which is not good. I need to go more than once, because if I get in with one guy through here, and one of the two haven't been delivered to, then it will be delivered before I get to the box. Like if I delivered here, now I need to get in here the same way. Like not this other way. One to one. Now I get this one, 2 to 2. So this is 1, this is 2. Now I get 3. It's the same problem. I go through and this will be 3. This is 3 here now. But I need to bring this one here. And even I can go around, but then I can't cross. Can't cross here. this is 1 now. And this is 2. This is 1, this is 2. These 2 still to be delivered to. What did I do? 1 to 1, and then 2 to 2, and then 3 to 3. This guy is not delivered here. Because this marking, I think it's wrong. Shouldn't be marked. Yes, I'm touching this guy, but I'm not picking him up. So the notation in this game should be, it would be better represented as you are not getting this guy. So don't mark it, don't highlight it. Now I thought of doing this here. Well, it doesn't matter, here. And then this here. So I've delivered to this one and this one. Okay, I need to deliver to these two. The problem is if I go through here, I'm going nowhere. That's why it's useful to use the crossings. I can go through here once and deliver one alien to one of these two, but not the two. Not the two. If I get this, I go through and I'm delivering to this. If I'm not mistaken, this is 3 now. And then I go through. No, it's not working. Even if I don't get that one, even if I get this one, it's been delivered here. Now this box remains. I can get him, but not delivered. Am I right? This is 1, it's been delivered here. And then this is 2, which is delivered here. And then this is 3, which is delivered here. It's kind of symmetrical, the railway, but it's not working. No. How can I improve this without turning here? Oh, not that one. Now this is 1 and this is 2, and I made a problem here. It's too much crossings. I can only go through there once. This is 1 and this is 2. These 2 left, but I can only go through once, so I can deliver only 1. So I'm delivering one guy every time I go through the crossings. So I need to go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The thing is, when I pick up any of these 2, if I go once, I deliver once. But the second time, I'm going through with no one. That's what I'm missing. What if I go through here and then I leave space so that I can turn? Maybe? No. No, I'm delivering 1, I'm going through 1, and I'm delivering 1. I pick up the second one. I go through 2. That's okay. But I'm locking one of them. Let's try to do that without locking anyone. For example, pick up 1, deliver 1, and I go through once. 2, 2, but I should be able to pick up another one. So instead of turning here, I'll turn here. So pick up 1, go through 1. 2, 2, 3, 3. But the same, I should be able to pick up 1 there. So let's go back and let's use the space behind them. So I'm picking up the second one here. I go through 1, 2 the second time. And then 3. And then I go 3 and 4, but same. Think I need to deliver one of these two. Let me check. This is 1, goes to 1, and then this is 2, goes to 2. If I continue, this is 3, it's being delivered here, and then this is 4, which needs to be delivered here, but it doesn't reach there. The reasoning was good, but the execution not so good, because I'm blocking the path to the exit. So if I go this way instead of the other way at the beginning, so I go through the back, so I leave room to pick up the other one. Here, instead of going up, if I go down, I can't do that, because if I go here, when I come from here, the way it's locked. No, this is locking the exit. Let's leave this space for the ending, like something like this. Maybe. Let's try 1 to 1, getting it to the left side of the level. 1 to 1. I really don't see it. Twice. Three. Still missing one. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So this is missing. This is 3, 3. I'm missing this one. One, and I go 1. 2, 2. So this one is here, this one is here. These two are done. Now I can choose if I go through here or through here. I'm not using this space, something tells me I need to do that. What about 1? Here I can choose. I don't like it. I can choose here, but let's say I go through this way. I need to go back using the crossings, but I'm not delivering anyone. That's what I don't like, because I made a barrier here. So let's say I go the other way. The same's going to happen later, but still is still happening. Now I get 1 and I go through, but when I go back empty. One, 1, 2, 2, 3. I should be able to go through here, so maybe I use this one. And this is 4, 4, but I can't cross here now. 1, 1. Now the thing that by going through the back between the aliens and the wall allows me to do a loop inside and get 1. So I go through the crossings with another alien like this. Now here I'm making a problem. So instead of going down, I go up. But then I'm doing the problem on the other side. the problem is here. I don't have the problem here, but I have the problem here. Now I go through, pick up the fourth, but I can't cross. Let's make it closer. So I go through. So this is 1, 1, and next to him is 2 now. And 2 is this one, so these 2 remaining. This is 3, but I can only go once. One. Two. 3 should finish this way. Like this way. Where am I? Here. So I'm not going this way. I mean this way. What about this way? No point on doing that. Let's see if I do it in reverse. Sometimes it helps. Because I end up like this. It's complicated to think this way. Box. Alien. Whoops. Now I should look for box. Alien. No, don't know what I'm doing. But I look for this ending. I'm looking for this ending. 1. 2. Now I'm looking for this ending. My god, if I'm looking for this ending, I can't cross here like this. I can't cross here because it doesn't respect this ending, and I can't bring this. My goodness. I can't do this or this because it's still the same. So I either need to get in here or here. So no point on going this way either. If the ending is this one, I can't get in for this and leave. So I'm not getting in there. What about here? And then I get you. Maybe it doesn't have a solution. I can go through here. Why did I say that I can't? I can go through here. Oh, because when I get the second one, I can't leave. What if I go all the way? And because this is for the ending, maybe I can even go as far as this way. And this is 1, which makes this one, this box is number 1. Now this is 2. There are 2 left. This is 1, this is 2. And I want to finish here. So if I'm coming here with one, should be one of these two. 1, 1, 2. I can only go here. Maybe I change direction. 2, which makes this one 2, and this might be 4. We are at 2. Now I want to change this. So confusing. I went here. Let's not go that far. 1, this is 1. Now this is 2. 2, 2. I can't cross here, so let's make it this. One less. So one before is this one instead of this one, this one. And then I cross, but I can't reach them. So let's do one less. Instead of this one before, it's this one. I want to deliver to this one, and now I'm picking up one of these two. I think I'll leave it. It's been a while since I left one unfinished. Not that I don't see, usually when I leave it for the lost levels, because I don't see any more possible solutions and I need to ask my pillow if they know the answer, but I still feel like I haven't figured it out. I mean, I haven't, but not that I see it as impossible. That's what I mean. Let's try something different. No, I was going to go through with no one, but that's pointless because we already know we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Maybe that wasn't the ending. Maybe something like this. Doing it in reverse is much more complicated than it seems. If I could cross here, that would be a solution. If I could squeeze through there, that would be a solution. Well, that was close. If I could, then I would. So close and so far. It's not happening. 2 wagons this time. This is level 10, Orion 10. So there are 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. It makes me wanna go like this. I get 2 and I deliver 2. But I prefer to get these 2. And then I maybe this way. Then I get this 2, but this is locked. This won't be able to come here. So 1 and 2. Go to 1 and 2. What am I doing here? Making a problem. So I get 1 and 2 and then I go through. One and 2 go to 1 and 2. Now I'm empty. I won't be able to reach this space. So I can go, but I can't leave. What about 1 and 2? Go to 1 and 2 and then I pick up who? In any case, I go through and I'm inside here. I can't leave. What is the point on getting crossings? 1, 2. 1, 2. Then maybe like this. I'm doing the same as before. Don't know why. With the 2 oranges, what exactly am I trying to do? Can't believe it. Not the best start of the year. I might get 1 and leave it here. Then I get 2 oranges. The crossing is confusing me. I get 2 oranges. Two. And I go through. And I leave them. And then I get the 2 remaining purple. And I leave them here. And I get the 3rd orange. I think. I think this works, but I need to see to believe. Yes. Confidence is back. I was starting to get frustrated. The problem is that level 9 is blocking level 11. Let's do 12 and go back to 9. even though 12 is the last one. 9 is blocking 11. I can't access. Let's do the last one, which is supposed to be the most difficult. There are 4, and they are next to a box which is not of their color. So we really need to go and go back. How did I do it? I deliver and I pick up and I leave. But I can't do the same here. Why is that? Oh, because I need to do counterclockwise. But I need to turn here. Now I deliver the orange and I pick up the purple. Now I do that. I need to get here and I need to be able to leave, because this purple has been delivered here, this orange has been delivered here, this purple has been delivered here. Now I need to fix the beginning so I can deliver the last orange here. This allows me to get to the box, but not to leave the level. So now everybody is delivered. It would help if the crossing was different color of the rest of the tracks. I don't really need to use that. Maybe like this. No, I'm probably missing something here. There's something happening here that hasn't happened before, or I think it has happened, but it plays more importance here. So first you need to pick up someone, but the moment you pick up one, you're bound to, for example, I get this purple. So here I need to go this way. Then I have one orange that I might want to deliver here. And then I have to go in that direction. Then I have one purple. Then I have to go that direction. So this is clockwise. This is clockwise. This is counterclockwise. So maybe I should be, and the crossings are this tile, it's hard to see when it's all the same color. This one and this one. So if I get in, now this is, for example, A and this is B. Why? Because if you get into B, you get through the other B, but not necessarily with A. You don't go to the other A unless you cross B this direction. I mean, B has 2 sides and one that connects to the other one. A has 4 sides. You can go in through any of the 4. Let me clean the level. Let's say we pick up the orange. Then we want to take him, which one? Let's say this one. So we go counterclockwise. Then we have one purple. So we go clockwise. Then we have one orange. It's counterclockwise. And if instead of going here first, if we go here first, the direction is the same. And this corner would be clockwise. What I mean is, if you go clockwise here, means you go this way or this way. So if you go here that way, let's do it with this. So you go this way, so you access here, and here you turn but seems weird, or you go to the next, and then here it's awkward because you do clockwise, but here you need to do counterclockwise, but you lock yourself. So what does it have to change? Maybe these two don't share direction, so this one is counterclockwise. What I mean is you access, so you go through that direction, do your business, and then go. This is clockwise. Go through here. And when you go through here, it's counterclockwise. So you leave that way, you do your business, and then get in here. This is counterclockwise, and then you go through, but then you are in the awkward angle. And if you access here, then you are not crossing this way. What am I doing wrong? Let's try with the level. Get this orange, and then this is counterclockwise. We have a purple. This is clockwise. But I'm blocking the exit. So I might need to use this. So I leave one exit available for later. And I get an orange. And this is counterclockwise. I get one purple that I can deliver. But I need to leave this space. Let's start, instead of using the A tile, using the B tile. Get the orange, instead of using the A tile, using the B tile, which takes us to the end. Almost. And then counterclockwise. Have a purple. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work because we have a purple. If we take it here, we lock ourselves. If we use, it's not working. It's not working. Get the orange. Going through B, but in the other direction. So in vertical, not horizontal. In vertical, we leave the orange, take the purple. Yes. Now here we can turn. We are wasting one crossing. Maybe that's what we need to do. We got the orange, left it here. We got the purple, let's leave it here. Now the left half of the level is done. Let's solve the right side, if it's possible. I think we get the orange. No, we are locking ourselves. Whatever I do, I am locking. So not turning here. Let's go straight with one purple in the wagon. Leave it, take the orange, and needs to go here. It's too complicated, this solution. We are done with one half, although I don't like it. I prefer to deliver to this purple. I mean, what am I saying? We have one orange, so we have to deliver to the orange. Let's go to the other one. Orange, counterclockwise, get purple. Now to leave the exit available, we go through the crossing. And because we need to do this clockwise, here it's whatever happens here. Here I'm making a problem later, for later. Because there's one entrance to deliver a purple here, but there's no exit, so this is going nowhere. If I'm delivering this orange here, I should be using this. And then we do the same, counterclockwise, get the purple. Can I do this? I mean, I can, but it's the same. Oh no, it's not the same because there's two openings. So I can deliver the orange, get the purple, get back, deliver the purple, and leave. So the bottom half of the level is done. Now I need to swap these two. So I get, because I want to finish delivering the purple, go for the orange first. Go through the crossing so I can go back. How do I get the orange? It's not possible. Let's try the other way. Get the purple. Leave the purple. No, there's only one access. There should be two. So, and this is not two. This is just one because of this turn. Good to a certain point, but if it's not, it's not. I need to use two, I realize. So let's use 1 and 2. Now I leave no room to go back. So let's use 1 and 2. Leave the orange, pick up the purple. Go inside, leave the purple. Half done. But we made it so complicated here that it's impossible to solve the rest because we need to use 2 and this is locked. So how can I use 2? Maybe it's 1, 2. Leave the orange, get the purple. Let's go back. Now I have 1 purple. If I want to leave it here, I need to use a crossing. But at the same time I need to be able to go back. I'm using 1 crossing. I leave the purple. I think I need to use only 1 crossing. And the turn should be here in the A tile. So it's like get the orange and here turn. Now we have the orange. No. It's clear that I need to use 2 because using 1 there's only 1 entrance. What about this? Orange has been delivered, purple is with me. Deliver the purple, but I can't access here now. No. I deliver the purple, get the orange. Should be able to go through here. Purple, purple, orange, same problem. Only 1 access. I need to go to purple. I'm getting purple here. Still almost the end of the game and I don't know what this square means. Purple. To purple. Orange. To orange. Then I leave. I get orange. Purple goes to purple, orange goes to a turn here, purple, orange goes to, now there's no point on this one. Orange. Same, only one access. Orange with orange, purple with purple, and I get orange. Leave the orange, and I can't leave the level because I locked myself. Oops, not that way. Purple, either here or here. The thing is, if I turn here, have one orange. Purple, purple, orange. Here there's only one. That's okay in this case. So I'm here with one orange. I can only go through here once. So a crossing that it's not for crossing, it's not a crossing. So this is wasted because I made a turn here. Interesting. If I get the orange, I lock the box. I think I need to keep going in a direction that I don't really know yet. Maybe that was helpful what I was doing before. So this is clockwise and this is counterclockwise. What I'm not sure is one of these two. If I pick up the guy at the beginning, it doesn't really matter what if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. No, that's wrong. This is this way. So this is clockwise. Clockwise, counter, counter. Yes. So I start here. This orange can go there. It's like pointing that direction. So I can go through one of these and then leave. I only need one access. So I get the orange, go through here once, leave the orange, pick up the purple, and then I can leave. And I'm here with one purple. With this purple, if I do this, I'm still going clockwise and I have one orange. Let's do this. Although I've done it so many times that I feel like I've done it already. If it's this what I did. I think it's this. Pick up the orange, leave it up on the upper side, get the purple, and leave this purple here. Now the train is empty, we get the orange. We need to bring this orange here, and bring this purple here, or bring this purple here, instead of here. Let's try this. If we leave the orange, when we get the purple, we are locked. So we need to use a crossing. But this crossing is not a crossing. So we are still in the same situation. But this crossing is a crossing. The problem here is we leave the orange, we get the purple, and we go to deliver the last orange. But there's only one exit here, one access. So it makes me think that we can't waste any crossing. Let's try delivering this purple here. Oh, it's the same. It's the same but symmetrical because we are turning here. Let's try not turning, and we have one purple with us. We can leave it here, and then we need to bring this here and this here. If here we turn back, we are wasting this crossing. It's still a crossing, but we are not using it. This orange, oh, we have one purple in the wagon, in the train. Can I deliver this purple here in the train, down here, without wasting any crossing, like this? Now I would like to bring this purple here and this orange here, of course, but this way I'm locking the access to the orange box. So I need not use this path. Then I need to use this path. Seems I need to get the purple, but here seems like it's the first time I can do that, but if I turn this way, I'm wasting this crossing. If I go this way, why am I crossing that much? I'm not bringing anyone with me. And if I get the orange here, this is locked. So one purple with me, orange in the train. Purple is locked. No, it's taking me nowhere. It's really getting more difficult. I don't think we'll go back to number 9 today. Purple. I can't use that. Purple, I mean orange, then I get the purple, and I'm here. And this is using the least space. And if you go through the first one, you need to go through the second one, because if you turn, you're wasting the crossing. Maybe we don't need this crossing. This is pointless, because I can do this. I get the orange. I guess it's this way. I get the orange. It's not this, because if I leave the orange and I get the purple, when I go back to deliver it here, I can't go back to the exit. What if I start at the end? Get the orange. This way I can start the opposite way of what this is meant to. I've used all of the crossings, not wasted any, and I've delivered everyone, but I can't get to the exit. Does this mean I can kinda turn it 90 degrees? So I've done this and this here, and then this here, and then this here, this, this, and this. Now if I turn everything 90 degrees, maybe this is cheating, but if I turn it 90 degrees, this is this, this is this is the opposite. I mean, this is facing in, and this will be facing down, and this is facing out. What's going on with this mouse? And this is facing this way, and finally this is facing down, and this will be facing up. If I let me check, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is that, this is this is in. Now this is up, this is right. Okay, so this is the same. If I turn everything 90 degrees, so that here would be here, this is the same, This is the same. This is the same, but this is opposite. And this is the same as this one, but these two are opposite. Which doesn't really help. I think it means nothing. It doesn't give me any solution because being this tile B, we called it B, and this is B. This is facing one way, and this is facing the other way. And we said that when you get in through one, you get through the other one. You don't change direction. So no, it's not helpful. And we got to here just because we started with delivering this orange. Let's see the path. Orange goes here, purple goes here, and then orange goes here, and then purple goes here. We said this is clockwise, this is counterclockwise, this should be counterclockwise, and it is counterclockwise. I mean, counter. And this is clockwise but this is the start and this is the finish. Kinda respects. So there are no crossings here. There are no crossings here. But there are crossings here and here. Maybe I should do the opposite and cross here and here and not here. And to do that, this purple should go here. And this purple should go here. And then this orange goes here and this orange goes here. That way the crossing happens here and here. And there's no crossings this direction after 90 degrees. And we started here, we finish here. Let's start here. I think let's try starting here and then going counterclockwise, jumping. One last try. So we start here and then deliver it here. And this orange goes here. And this purple goes here. And then this orange goes here. Okay, so we managed to end up symmetrical to the other solution, but we are stuck on the opposite side. And I think this is because we are using the center at the very beginning. So imagine this going through all of them. It's the ending and the starting point is the exit. So we go from one side to the other and down and to the other side. Let's try that, not with this, but with this. We said this orange goes in here, this purple now goes in here. Yeah, but now we need to use the central space. This purple leaving the orange, taking the purple. Taking this purple because this is the ending. Maybe I should do it. in reverse this time. So we finish on this box because we've taken this purple according to that solution. And if we end up here, it's because we come from this, because we come to this purple, because we come from here with this purple, because we left some orange here, and that's because we come from, I can see there's one crossing wasted. Should make screenshots of my virtual boards. So went through the middle with no one, get this purple that goes in here, and then get this orange that goes in here, get this purple, goes in here, with this orange we end up here. So these crossings are used like this, and the other ones like this, and then the center. So everything works, but the ending can be replicated in the beginning, because if I start here, I'm not connecting with the ending. If I could, then I could replicate it in the beginning and start the same way. But because it's not connecting, if would connect, the level would be solved. So I'm doing like this, and then this. This is how I'm using the crossings for the other solution. Doesn't really help to get this purple delivered here with this configuration, this setting of the crossing, because being here, it makes me pick up this. But now I have two, and I should have one. I can't get this because it's saved for the ending, but then if I take this is locked. I guess it's not happening today. And this level 9 locked me out of level 11. Let's see if let's save and quit. Let's see if during the week my light bulb blows up because I had a revelation and I solved it. Let's see. We'll find out during the week. Maybe I post the solution if I get to it, because I obsess about it and I will not be able to stop thinking about it. We did it before. We left one or two levels I should have checked before closing the game. We left one or two before in the first or second I think, constellation, and I got to the solution later on, and I posted on somewhere, I don't remember. It was so long ago, like this is the 5th week of Cosmic Express plus the 2 of the break. It's 7 weeks ago. I'm very short memory, as you can see. Let's see if these 2 levels, number 9 and number 12, are already solved. Until then, I'll see you next time. So, bye now.